Hey guys, welcome back to another Shoutcraft. This week I'm joined by LJ. Hey
Good
LJ.
evening, good evening, good afternoon, I mean.
Yeah, so we're starting on the Dragon Shire this week, and the basic gist of it is that there's two shrines, and when a team gets both, they can transform into the Dragon Champion. LJ, let's have you introduce the teams.
Yeah, let's start off with Team Blue, I believe we see here. We have Tyrael, the Archangel Raynor from StarCraft, we all know him, of course. The Demon Hunter from Diablo, Tessador, and Zeratul.
The battle begins in 30 seconds.
Um, yeah, I'm really wondering how this is going to play out, of course, with them all together. But they all have some nice offensive but also defensive skills, like Tessador can shield, I believe.
Yeah, he can.
Battle commences.
So on the red team we have
10
Tassadar, we have Falstad Wildhammer, we have Elitorn Chieftain, Abathur, and Stitches. Now Stitches we haven't seen in a while. I believe last time he was played at BlizzCon, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see him play again because Stitches is your typical abomination type hero, kind of like Pudge in Dota 2 if you've
Yeah,
played it at least.
I was just going to say that as well. As we've both been playing Dota quite a lot. It's nice to see how it's different from that, of course. And Stitches just is your regular Pudge with the hook and the rod. So it's nice to see how that will be different in this game.
Yeah, so we have combat in the middle lane already. Both Tastars fighting against each other with Zeratul joining on the blue team and ETC on the red team. Now, ETC has just been infested by, not Tassadar, by Abathur, so
Yeah.
he'll have the advantage now. And Abathur has already moved on to Stitches. Now, Stitches is a pretty hard hero to take down, even 2 versus 1, so Stitches has a pretty good advantage there. Now, moving back to the middle lane, the teams are still fighting. Um, yeah,
It doesn't seem to
Tassadar.
go. It doesn't seem to be going. It's just the friendly skirmish you have at every start, I think, of every game, just to see who can win that first battle and then see who can push first to the first gate and the first towers.
Exactly. Although Demon Hunter goes down already for Stitches and Abathur as well because he's infested. So, after what is it? A few minutes already, we have the first kill.
The first blood has already been taken.
Exactly. The red team has also taken the Moon Shrine, which is pretty good. Actually, they have the Sun Shrine as well. Abathur's going to try and take the Dragonite. Let's see if he can pull it off. For now, Tassadar is actually trying to interrupt his casts while he can, but Tassadar is pretty low on health and will probably die.
Yeah, it's three
He
against
goes
one.
down.
He goes down. It was 3 against 1, so it was a difficult challenge as well. And now the red team has the Dragonite, which of course will give them a very good advantage to start this early in the game. You see them pushing the gate now, and that Dragonite is just basically your the tank of the game. It can take on a lot of damage, but also dish out a lot of damage. Oh, there we see one flying over through the next gate. That's
That
one
punt
awesome.
is awesome.
That punt is really awesome. I really like that. It can just change a battle from winning to losing in 1 second. Because yeah, if you miss a hero in a crucial moment, people can die. So
Exactly, so his Fire Breath does a lot of damage as well. Dragonite is about to die. Now when he dies, the hero that's taken over it will spawn there. As you can see, Abathur is there, and he has a very low defense, and he's trying to get away, but
but no,
he
he's done.
does go down.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good push of Team Blue. They tried to get them back as well, though it was risky, of course. It was 4 against 3, but they are all leaving the battle safe-handed. Though, which one is that? One was just very low health there.
That was Tassadar, I believe, and he
Tassadar,
healed up
okay.
at the healing well. Yeah, both teams pretty low on health. The red team managed to push the bottom lane pretty quickly. And, or was it, I think it was the bottom. Might have been middle, actually. But
I think it was
doesn't
middle. I
matter.
think because of the Dragon Knight spawns at the middle lane, if
Yeah,
I'm correct.
that's true indeed.
So
Blue team
it's
going to try and get the mercenaries. Mercenaries are very good to help pushing because it means an extra distraction for the opposing team.
Yeah,
They,
it is a very nice add to this game. It's something new, it's something fresh. I think, and I like that they can really make a difference in the lane or not.
yeah, it kind of gives me the sense of the Battleground Otterk Valley in World of Warcraft, for example. It's PvP, but it has PvE elements to help you push in the battle. It's a
Yeah,
really
exactly.
interesting take on the MOBA genre.
Yeah, I think it's really nice. I think that's good that Blizzard introduced some new things as well to a genre that has been pretty still, if I dare say that. It's
Yeah.
been pretty much the same games all over. But let's get back to the game. We see there that the shrines are recharging. The camp is going to respond there. Who's that? Blue team has the mercenaries there now, though. Raynor
Yes,
is
the
being
mercenaries
pushed.
just went down,
Yeah.
and Pudge, or Stitches rather, is just pushing away, and he's not really, being bothered. ETC has to go back to base to regenerate, though, and with Tassadar's shields, he really was able to survive, as otherwise he probably would have died.
Yeah, that's that. Those shields are really a lifesaver in a lot of situations. I think.
So
But
Tassadar going for the Moon Shrine. Let's see if he can keep it. Each team has one shrine now. Stitches.
and there we saw the hook. There we saw the nice hook. There,
Exactly.
putting one out.
One really nice
Circle.
difference here is that only enemies can be hooked. So that's pretty awesome. The blue team has both shrines now. It looks like Tyrael's going to try and get the Dragonite. However, the Elitoran Chieftain and Tassadar are there to make sure that it doesn't happen. Stitch is taking back the Sun Shrine. And in fact, both shrines are captured again by the red team. We're going to probably see another team battle here now. ETC is kind of dancing with Tyrael and Raynor at the moment. Not much
So
is
you see,
happening yet.
he's losing that battle quite horrendously, though. You can see now there
Yeah.
it's Tassadar, I believe.
Tassadar with
For the red team.
infested Abathur. I always forget his name.
Yeah. So now we still, and there comes Falstead. Try see if we can save the day there.
There we go. He's back again.
Yeah, see if we can.
They're pushing
Kill-
blue team back pretty hard.
They are pushing blue team pretty hard. It's. I think it was pretty that they had the upper hand from the start off there with
Yeah.
the Dragonite. Here we can see
And
another.
they have it again. Wow.
Another Dragonite for Team Red, so that's going to definitely hurt blue now.
Raynor
with the-
goes down. Absolutely slaughtered. And they're going to continue pushing the middle lane. Seems like a good choice.
Think so. They already pushed it once, so if they can push it now, they can. They'll have the whole lane. So I think that's if they keep on pushing one lane at a time, they can concentrate their efforts.
Yeah, the fort goes down. The red team is actually ahead by 2 levels now, although blue team nearly is level 10, so it's going to even out a little bit, but I'm starting to see a snowball effect here, and it's going to be interesting to see if blue team can actually push back, because if they keep losing the team battles, they're really going to fall behind. And even though Heroes has an anti-snowball mechanic as in team levels, it's really looking tough for the blue team.
It is. We know that from Dota and other games like this, that if a snowball effect, if it occurs, it will keep on going through the whole game. Even though with this game, of course, it's less, and they are level 10 now, blue team. But
Yeah.
it's gonna be. It's not gonna make it more easy for them, at least.
Well, they've killed both Elitoran Chieftain and Tassadar now, putting them back up to level 11, only 1 level behind the red team now. They are down a fort, which kind of sucks, but both teams have killed 4 heroes now, and both teams have another death. For the red team, it was Falstad, and for the blue team, I believe it was the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, looks like it was the Demon Hunter. It's on cooldown now, at least. So, but yeah, like you said before, the fort, losing a fort isn't the end of the world. You can still push back from that, but it still isn't going to make life easier. And here we see who is that?
Tassadar.
Tassadar going for the mercenary camps again, trying to push that lane. That is the middle lane, if I see correct, or the bottom lane.
It's the bottom lane.
The bottom lane. Okay, yeah.
I believe those mercenaries would go to the bottom lane. Now, Tassadar is a very interesting hero because he has a lot of his spells which really focus on buffing, and being a support class hero. But he also has Force Wall, for example, which he can use offensively in the sense that he can block enemy heroes from escaping. And I believe he also has an ultimate which turns him into a sort of Archon. We've seen that a bit earlier on in this match, which boosts his attack and gives him a AoE type auto attack.
Yeah.
There we see the
that's-
wall going down. They're blocking the ETC, but ETC manages to jump away.
So that just saved his life there. But what you said, yeah, about Tesla, he's a little bit of a gimmicky hero, I think. Hero, champion, whatever you want to call him. You can do a lot with him, go offensively or defensively. And here we see Zeratul just narrowly escaping with his life, trying to bug someone there with the mercenary camps.
Yeah.
Go back to the middle lane. We see Falstead almost getting another hero there.
Yeah, but Tassadar's shield saved his life once again.
Once again, I mean,
The
but
shields
because
are really being used well in this game.
they are. I think that's all. If you choose him, I think you also need to realize that. And another blue hero too.
Ouch! 3 heroes were dead. Tyrael's back up now. But both Tassadar and the Demon Hunter, both of them went down for the blue team.
Yeah. Oh, if I see correct, they have 2 forts now down. I think blue. That's the top
3
one.
forts.
3 forts even. Wow, that's that. The level of disadvantage and kill disadvantage is almost been nullified. But you see, in that time they got 3 forts. Sorry, and that just makes it so much easier for red team now.
Exactly.
Which puts blue in an awkward position of either trying to push it, or trying to turtle up and see if they can push from there. So
Yeah.
it's difficult. That's a difficult moment in these games, of course.
Exactly. The mercenaries are just pushing away. No one's blocking them. And because the blue team is so distracted, the red team has been able to get the Dragon Shrines yet again, and they're going to continue pushing.
Yeah, they don't look easily stopped now. They are. Well, like I said, not the level is now. It's 2 levels different, but that is not that. It's not that big, but you can stop that. But it's still
Nice hook there.
That was an excellent hook there. Exactly. That's also nice with Stitches. So like you said before, it doesn't pull down allies, so that the hook has more abilities, more chances as well. And let's see, they are really pushing that middle lane there.
Tyrael goes down.
Yeah, another one. That it doesn't look
That
for
hook missed Tassadar by an inch.
Yeah, those are the scary moments. But it looks like this fort is going down. It's taking heavy damage. The Dragon Knight is still on 1/4 health, so he still can push that. Yeah, that fort is going down.
Fort's
next
dead.
hit.
The tower will be dead.
Yeah.
It's really getting tough now. One thing I noticed though with the mercenaries is that it doesn't always appear to be that the towers can attack back. And I'm wondering if that should be the case. You would think that the mercenary should give an advantage, but if you're not defending the base itself, if you have the towers up, should still be able to push back.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, the mercenaries, that would make them too overpowered. I think so, because like you saw there in the lane, because the towers didn't do anything, they could just push that lane because the heroes, everybody else was busy in the middle lane to try and defend that against the newly spawned Dragon Knight.
Exactly.
So I also think that with the towers, like I've seen before, the range is a little bit on the short side. I think to make them really very useful in defense.
Yeah, they're not much of a threat.
No, exactly. They're not much of a threat. Okay, they are made for defense, and we have another killing spree here. By the way, that was, I believe, Raynor. Raynor died there.
Raynor died miserably.
Died miserably against 3 heroes. Those are always the horrible moments in these games.
They are very sour moments.
Yeah, they are. Just trying to.
Now this is new. We saw a catapult. Now that's something I haven't seen yet in these games, from the creeps at least.
No, I think that they come on later. That the more spawns they have had, that more creeps and more new creeps. I think also like the catapults come. I'm not sure about that, but it looked like it at least. And we have red team with another mercenary camp.
Yeah, both teams now have mercenaries. The red team have the ogres, which are pretty good siege units, and the blue team had in the top lane the dragon warriors. I guess I wouldn't call them dragon knights. But I believe those are better at pushing the creeps themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, we see here like they're still going head on. Red.
Yeah.
They're not relenting. They are having a bit difficult here because it's 5 against 2 now, but that means that there's 3 heroes somewhere else pushing another lane or getting
Or
shrine
getting
down.
shrines. The Sun Shrine is already back for the red team.
Exactly. So that's just that's a difficult part. I mean, if you have such a disadvantage in levels and lanes, then you have to start trying to group up and just kill the other heroes. But that also leaves the other lanes open for counterattacks, which is it's just the decisions you make during this game. And it seems like the blue team hasn't made the right decisions really from the get-go.
Tassadar, I feel, at least from the blue team, it feels like he's died a lot. He's taken a lot of risks. I've seen him a lot on low health in this game. And in Heroes, you can just teleport back to base quite quickly. So why not go there, heal up, so that you're more useful for the rest of the fight. Now that's a good, void bubble thing to stop the Falstad Wildhammer from getting the Dragon Knight.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That was a good stop there, but I think it's only it's difficult to say here
Temporary.
because exactly temporary because there we go again. Another blue hero has been killed.
Yeah, and they're just being chased back. They're being absolutely, well, crushed. There's no other word for it.
Annihilated.
Now that's a nice hiding spot for Abathur there.
Yeah, exactly. That's a nice
Ouch.
hiding spot.
He's been discovered.
Demon Hunter saw through it though, but it's a nice one to remember. And there goes another fort. I believe there's
Yeah.
only one more fort remaining.
Yeah, and
that-
Tassadar's taking a lot of hits, but it looks like he's escaping.
Yeah.
Hand of Sacrifice is being put on him by Tyrael.
We have the Dragon Knight there just hammering away at the base there.
Yeah, the Nexus or Palace, I believe they're called here.
Okay.
And it goes down. It's over. Red team has already won.
Wow,
Quite a
that-
quick
that-
game. Wow.
That was a very fast game. That I did not see it coming that fast, but you could just see it snowballing from the start off there. The first battles were all being won by red team. They made the better calls, and that Dragon Knight just helped so immensely in the start of the game. So just remember that for the next games, go for the Dragon Shrine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that concludes our Shoutcast for the third video that Blizzard has released for us. So thanks, LJ, for joining. I hope you
Glad to be
enjoyed
here.
it.
I hope the viewers enjoyed it as well, and hopefully next
Indeed.
time.
We didn't have an intro for that at the start, but this Shoutcast was brought to you by WoWweekly.net, your source for Warcraft and Blizzard's news, guides, and editorials. So check us out over there. And I'm Mezzy. Thanks for watching. Until next time.